How's it going, folks? Mark from Like Minded Lunatics coming at you with your Friday night reaction video. Good Friday edition. I've got a special music video picked out for us to watch and to talk about. But if this is your first time here, maybe you're wondering, hey, what is this reaction channel about? Well, we're a little different than a lot of the other reaction channels. Here we like to watch music videos specifically because I think that they are pieces of art in and of themselves that a lot of people ignore. A lot of times I've seen them. We have a beverage and we talk about them. So that's what this channel is about. Hopefully you're down for that. And again, I've got an exciting one today from 1991. We're going to take a look at Alice in Chains' Man in the Box. That's right, Man in the Box from the Facelift album. Now, this was a huge album for Alice in Chains. Gigantic album for them, and Man in the Box is one of the biggest hits off of this album. I remember this vividly. I've seen this music video. I've heard the song a ton. It's been a while since I've seen the video, though. I remember the beginning and the end of it pretty well. I don't really remember the middle bit of it. So I'm excited to watch it with you. And it's also tradition around here to have a beverage with our Friday night reaction video. And I'm going thematic there too. And those of you who know the song will understand the theme. I'm going with a Pitmaster. That's right. Standing in my pit. You don't have to have an alcoholic beverage, but I'm gonna. So cheers, folks. Hope you're doing well. All right, I'll go ahead and pull up the box thing. There we go. And before we do it, let me just say, I know in the comments I'm going to get a lot of people who say things like, Mark, this song was about X, Y, and Z, and they'll say it or write it with all certainty. Here's what I'm going to say to you about that, about what this song is about or what this video is about. Let me say this. Jerry Cantrell has gone on record as saying this song is about government. It was about media. It was about vegetarianism at one point. Let me say this. Jerry Cantrell has changed his story multiple times over what this song was about. In literary studies, there's something called the fallacy of intent, or the intentional fallacy. And what that tells us, what it tells us when we're looking at a piece of art, is that the artist, his or her intention for the piece of art, meaningless. Meaningless. For one thing, we don't know if they're telling us the truth. And for two, they may not even know. Right? So what's really important is what's called audience reaction, how we interpret it. And what I'll tell you is, again, from a literary perspective, this is a piece of existential art. Existential art. Existentialism is a very specific type of literature. It's about mankind's search for finding meaning in the muck of the world. You know, previous to existentialism, philosophers thought that our essence preceded our existence, right? So we had souls, right? Our essence preceded us as humans. But the existentialists said, no, that's nonsense. Existence precedes essence. So we exist and we have to find our meaning. And I think that's what we'll see both in the lyrics of this song and in the music video. All right, that out of the way. We're going to do this, folks. Alice in Chains, Man in the Box from 1991. Boys, take it away. All right, there's a change in lyrics there. So if you had this album, you know he doesn't say pit there. He says buried in my shit. Boy, oh boy, the beginning of this is bringing back some memories. For those of you who've seen it, or if you're my age, I'm sure it's bringing back memories for you. A lot of cool things going on in this, too. The sepia-colored music video, boy, oh boy, it's got that, they're in that farmhouse. It almost has like, what is that movie? Witch. You guys seen that? It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. And we've got these farm animals and Layne over there in the corner, standing in my... boy, oh boy, really atmospheric. And then you cannot overlook Jerry Cantrell and his fantastic guitar. Interesting bit of trivia. The talk box that they're using on this, the producer wanted to use it because he had just heard Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. Think about that. One of the foundational songs and music videos of the grunge movement, inspired by Living on a Prayer. Whoa! Yeah. All right, let's back it up a little bit. Well, there we go. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we are. Oh my God, I'd forgotten that shot. Look at that, would you? Wow. Now this looks like something out of like a, I don't know, like out of a horror movie, doesn't it? It does look like something out of The Witch or something like that, right? Oh man. We went to color, didn't we? We did. We transitioned to color there. My goodness. And then we've got this, I don't know if this is a wizard. What is this? Is this supposed to be Jesus? Deny your maker, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in this, isn't there? Man. So this, I guess it's the chorus, I guess. For those of you who haven't heard this song before, it took me forever to figure out what Layne was singing. And again, that kind of typifies the grunge era of lyrics. Fragmented, kind of hard to understand. This is the lyrics. Feed my eyes, can you sew them shut? Jesus Christ, deny your maker. He who tries will be wasted. Oh, feed my eyes, now you've sewn them shut. And bam, bam, bam. Man, what heavy lyrics. And again, I'm not entirely sure what's happening. It does seem like somebody's being trapped, though. But it's unclear who or what has trapped the person, which I find interesting. Is it mind-forged manacles? Is it a person who has trapped themselves? Or is it we're just born into entrapment? Unclear. Ooh, we've got a goat there, huh? Now here's my question. We've got a man walking around, like robes? Either he's a Jedi or he's a prophet of some sort. And then we've got a goat, which is usually a sign for the devil. Do we have a tale here, like a biblical tale here? I'm really unsure. That's some ominous shit, isn't it? Look at that scene. I have a feeling those farm animals ain't making it very long, right? There's something I've found interesting recently. Once I started learning to play guitar again, Cantrell is like this sound that Cantrell is creating here. Very typical of the grunge movement, and I feel like he is one of those dudes that's kind of responsible for how guitar sounded during that era, and I don't know that he gets enough credit for that. Interestingly enough, though, that little bridge thing he's doing, 12-bar blues. It's like super duper easy. It's just like a little blues, like a chugga riff that he's doing, but he's got the talk box hooked up. It's got that it's tuned down a complete half step, the entire guitar, so it sounds heavier than it usually would. It's so iconic, though, isn't it? Hold up, was that just like yeah, it was a mushroom cloud. Doesn't Layne look good here? Man, rest in peace. What a talent we lost. You know, looking at him here, he looks very, very healthy here. If you're my age, though, and you were fans of Alice in Chains, I feel quite sure you remember some interviews where Layne did not look well. And yeah, we've all seen, or at least my age, saw performers come out and look. They're definitely on something. There were a number of times where I saw Layne in an interview and thought, man, if he does another interview, it'll be a miracle after this, because boy, oh boy, he looked bad. In fact, if I remember right, if I can find it, I'll throw a link up. I'll throw a link up over here if I find it. At one point, they did like Alice in Chains went to a water park, if I remember right. MTV sent them to a water park, a stupid remote thing they did. Boy, Layne did not look good in that. He did not look good. Damn, Jerry was a handsome son of a bitch back then, wasn't he? I've always liked how they come out at solo. First off, what a solo, right? And again, there's a lot of blues licks in there, but Jerry's giving it like a little grunge hit. Beautiful solo. But I love how they come out of that solo. They do that, boop, 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 yeah, and then Layne comes in. Man, it's a great build up out of it. And we've got that dude again. I'm unsure. Is that Qui-Gon? Is that Qui-Gon? I don't think that it is. Is that blasphemous that I decided to do this one on Good Friday? Who cares? Did he just throw a pick in a music video? I think that he did. I think he threw a pick in a video. You're not on stage, bro. I hope it hit the camera guy. The fuck, Jerry? I can't act surprised because I know what the ending of this is, but the ending it has always been a little bit striking. Yeah, it's disturbing, isn't it? Again, it's not like I can act surprised. I remember the beginning. I remember the end really well. And this was the part that stuck with me, because I even remember the first time I saw this, I was like, what the? It just happened, and then it stops. And obviously, it's MTV. You can't rewind stuff. There's no DVR at that time. It was 91. Did I see that dude's eyes sewed shut? I think I did, but then you got to wait for it to come back on rotation. Hang on. I wanted to see that again. No, we're not watching the entire damn thing. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. Well, what did you think? Did you have fun with that one? For a Good Friday? Again, I don't know how appropriate that was after we listened to it. You know, listen to it again, though, and watching that music video, I'm just reminded of just how dark the lyrics were back then. I feel like now heavy metal and stuff relies more on just fast playing and that stupid monster voice thing to create impact. Whereas in this time, in 91, man, some great lyrics were being written, really great musicianship. I miss this a lot. I sound like an old man now, don't I? Boy, it was better 35 years ago, let me tell you. It was, though. It was. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure you leave me some comments. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. And stick around in the outro. I'll try to play you a little bit of this. Take care, folks. See you soon. All right, folks, let's see if we can hack our way through a little bit of Man in the Box. Yes, I'm using an acoustic because I have a Floyd Rose set up, and I ain't detuning the entire guitar for 30 seconds of me hacking my way through it. But we'll see what we can do. Yep, did what I could.